next game after this. Saturday here against Brooklyn, a biggie. And we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center. Philadelphia area product, actually from Chester, PA, is out with a foot injury, so Hood getting the opportunity here. Joel Embiid, as mentioned a lot of times over the past couple of days.
They know that with the exception of Cantor, there's really not much back there to protect the rim. Trying to work that handoff with Ferk.
Workmaz, his first start of the season. Wow, beautifully done against Enes Kanter as he twirled it home.
He's had success in a Trailblazer uniform before, and when the guys are absent, like Lillard and McCollum, he's had his number called and delivered at times.
And he and they re-up for another season.
Well, he's everything that they've asked him to be. He seeks the contact. That's how he plays.
10th year in the league, second go-around with the Blazers, and Joel Embiid.
Certainly capable. Don't sleep on him, please.
Embiid given room, and he delivers. Joel, his second bucket.
Well, and he's selective now, too, which is what I like. Ooh.
Ooh, unfinished business there for Joel, went skipping around. Unfinished business there for Joel, went skipping around. Enes Kanter, who runs down the floor, Embiid catching him and saying, ooh, and Embiid is hurt. Joel right to the floor, and he is hurt after the block. Should mention number 1, Anthony Simons on the floor for the Blazers. It's a 5-on-4 here with Kanter slow getting up the floor. Embiid taking advantage that time. Joel getting the touch there.
Covered Barkley one night, gave me 38 when he was with Phoenix and I was in Boston. Good Lord.
Was he talking to you the entire way?
Oh, he couldn't have been nicer, though. He wasn't rubbing it in or anything. You can see that Harry Giles arguing that he had his hands straight up.
Joel Embiid, comfortable at the line, where he leads the NBA, averaging just over 11. Abdominal strain for the 5-time All-Star, who's been brilliant, carrying his team in the absence of both McCollum and Nurkic. One day soon,
yeah, let's hope
they can get
so.
an expansion team.
Yeah, something's missing. The league's got to get back to Seattle.
Agreed. Embiid again. So Joel has the face-up game going. Give him 14 points.
Looking to get it into Joel in the post.
They do against Giles. The instant double team by Ellaby. Got it off and in. You can count it and a foul. Joel Embiid will march to the line. Blazers, only 9 players, have to be mindful of the personal fouls they commit. CJ Ellaby.
Active. Long. He's got some length to him.
Sixers hosting Brooklyn here Saturday. Giles fighting the good fight for the Blazers, but he saves it for Embiid.
Use the speed against that weight.
Harris working it with Embiid, and he was fouled. Robert Covington just kind of hanging on there for dear life. Well, the guy at the line has scored all 11 of the Sixer points so far here in this quarter, make it 12. Big comeback win Sunday at Indiana, starting the trip in Minneapolis with a victory over Minnesota. Trent, the 3 moments ago, he's got a dozen to pace Portland. Joel at it again against Harry Giles. Got the roll. Embiid, 8 of 12 shooting. Blazers with all hands on deck. Now the double team, and Joel unable to finish inside.
A little bit off balance as he elevated.
Trent again. Just 36%. You would know it tonight. 4 of 7. That's his first 3 as Embiid is continuing to do his thing. Breaking it down further on Embiid, this being an MVP quality season, the 11th time already, and I think he thought that he missed there.
I can tell you the free throws and fouls don't come cheaply. So you'd hate to give those points back. That I think was his reaction. He didn't want to give those points back. Getting those tips, deflections.
Embiid trying to get Kanter to bite. Embiid again. Wow. Wow. All capital letters.
Becomes so wide, almost impossible to get around and get in front. Forced to foul because he's back down so low.
I repeat, this year especially, unguardable.
If you play off of him, like we've seen tonight, he hits you with those jumpers. But if you play up on him, he's certainly strong enough and capable of being physical enough.
2-for-1 opportunity for the Sixers. Embiid surrounded but undaunted. Too much man for even 2 or 3 men. Give Joel Hans Embiid 31. In fact, they're out rebounding the Sixers by 11. He's got 14 of them.
Well, I think the knock on Melo is that he was an individual was on teams that didn't win much. That's a knock on him. But I know if you talk to Coach K, who coached him in the Olympics, and the reason why the Trailblazers are playing well is because they're keeping it simple, recognizing the mismatch, getting it to them.
Well, and that's where you go when you need a bucket.
Not known as a great three-point shooter, but when you're in rhythm, who's Carmelo playing now?
Embiid over Canner, did it again. How long can he go? The Sixers keep going to him, and he continues to deliver. Embiid throwing that into the backcourt. And the Blazers won't even have to go up the floor. They'll get the ball now underneath their own hoop.
That's bad, and you've got to get rid of it. If it's because you're looking forward to the next game and overlooking these guys.
And it's Canner and Embiid zooming their duel as LB with a miss.
14 rebound advantage. Just getting more opportunities, more possessions. There's another careless one.
Yep. And Ellaby, the good hustle.
Played hard. That's all you could ask for. You can see him there and getting in front of Shake on that drive.
Embiid on the drive against Cantor. Got it done. All muscle from Joel Embiid, who's got 37.